just bury you alive. Wave off the drama when we're putting away. Another town burning, baby, we come to play. Listen, big talk and it's all coming back. Time for fading memories, time for giving them back. Sun's up while the villains sleep. All the little devils out and counting their sheep. And it's all over and it starts again. Say goodbye to your only friends. What you find is gonna knock you down. Here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Time to run, they'll chase your pretty faces. Don't let up, they're gaining faces. Here come the monsters. Here come the monsters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris and Heather of the Gastlecast with a special mystery guest. Time to get excited. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another Wednesday. Live.
Live.
We're live! And we have a special guest tonight. We're going to introduce him. I think you already know him. I'm pretty sure you know him.
Probably.
We'll introduce him anyway, just in case you don't. Wes Howard! of Poppin' Off Toys!
What up, Gastlecast?
Our good pal, Wes Howard of Poppin' Off Toys is back with us. How exciting is this?
So
Oh,
exciting.
I'm pumped. Been looking forward to it.
I've been looking forward to it as well. How have things been going over in Poppin' Off Toys land?
Oh, man, things have been, well, popping, if I'm allowed to use that. It's been great. Thank you. It's been great, man. Busy as ever. Shipping stuff out left and right. Toy Story going out the door all day today.
Oh, yeah.
Just having a blast, man. Making it happen.
What Toy Story?
Oh, the new, Slinky Dog,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bullseye, and Miss Nesbit, and Wheezy.
Awesome. So what's been the big hitter over the last couple weeks? What is there one single pop that's been doing better than others?
Well, Toy Fair happened, and then after that, they've been kind of quiet. But there was that random day when us retailers found out that Joe Montana was now being available, and we all hopped on that. And, Joe Montana was the NFL pop that they didn't get the license for, but had already made it, and some snuck out. And that was about a year and a half ago, and that thing's worth over $100.
I
Well,
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
Well, we got a Toy Fair special emails saying, hey, 15% off all listed pops. And wouldn't you know it, Joe Montana was on there.
Whoa.
Wow.
And so some retailers hopped on it. Some were selling it for $40-50. I kind of realized, hey, this thing's going to be common, so I stuck to the normal price.
Okay.
And it immediately sold out. It was huge. So that was a fun little day. That was a fun surprise. Seeing a pop that a ton of people want but can't get their hands on it suddenly, come to light was pretty cool.
No, that's cool. At the Toy Fair releases or whatever, the couple of days that we're getting all the releases and stuff, I would have to say the thing that I was most excited about were the Marvel Funko Pops. Any Marvel Funko Pops, were they popular? I mean, what's going on with those?
Marvel was kind of ho-hum because they forgot Marvel on the big day of it, and so they randomly released it the next morning, said, oh, we forgot. Spider-Man Far From Home, that was awesome. That looked good. And then the Shazam, it's like, well, those are in stores already. So there's always a buzzkill whenever they announce stuff that's already in some stores.
Right, yeah.
But by far the biggest, and you should have said this. I'm disappointed in you that you did not say this. The biggest was The Office.
Oh, yeah. I know. Wasn't that interesting? Be honest with you, I never thought I would see the day actually come.
I didn't either.
And when they posted the photo, there was one thing that stood out for me. And it was the chase that they went with.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people kind of disappointed with that. I mean, I remember that episode, when he did that, and there's probably much better chases they could have done. But I'm just so stinking of excited that they're actually doing it.
Right.
That I am overlooking it. Kevin with his pot of chili. Are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to fix some stuff here because
you're making the volume in our headphones.
No, I'm
louder.
turning us down. See? There you go. Sorry, we have a whole new system going on here, so we're still getting used to it. We're trying. That's why we have the big ginormous headphones on, because we're trying to figure out how we can control the sound. So, guys, if you guys can hear us and we all sound good, please give us a thumbs up or something so we know. Cause I think I got us all set now. Yeah, so the Office Pops, was it like an overabundance of orders coming in for the Office Pops?
Yes, I couldn't. I had to reorder it 4 different times that day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm still getting emails, and it's just like, at some point, my house will be full of Jims if I continue to order these things, because, Jim's the one that had to chase.
Yeah, right.
I have over 1,000 of him on order right now. It's like, guys, I have to chill out with Jim here.
Well, we will probably end up with a Jim if you put out another mystery box. I'm sure.
It's gonna be the next 26 mystery boxes will be Jim.
Because the last time, wasn't it like Twinkie or something? I remember it was like
and Jasmine, right?
Jasmine,
yeah, Twinkie's kind of not bad, but Jasmine's I felt bad for people that got Jasmine. I tried to limit the number of Jasmines, but yeah.
What's going on in the mystery box front?
Well, I haven't. So I only try to do mystery boxes when I'm caught up on orders. I want to value people who place pre-orders with me, make sure I'm working hard to get all those out. So since Funko was closed for 2 weeks for weather and didn't send out a single thing, everything arrived at once. And so we are in the thick of it right now, getting everything out. I think tomorrow, I got another employee coming tomorrow, and so I think we'll get pretty caught up. So I'm hoping to have a mystery box coming up. Hopefully this weekend. Don't hold me to it though, but hopefully this weekend.
Oh, we will be all over that. I can't wait for that. I love it, a mystery box, especially when it's popping off toys mystery box.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Yeah, it will not be Headless Ned though. Headless Ned is now. I'm holding him for the Game of Thrones convention that I have a booth at.
Awesome.
And I actually have someone making payments on him, so he's sold anyway.
Oh,
so,
no kidding.
yeah, it's a local guy I know, I trust, and he's like, hey, I want to make, so I'm letting him make payments. He'll come pick it up at that convention on the last day, so I can have him out for everybody to see for a while, and then.
So the convention, is it a whole weekend type of deal?
Yeah, it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I think.
Okay.
Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one or the other. But it's called the Con of Thrones. And this is their 3rd year. I went to the first year because it was in Nashville as well. And it was, I was like, okay, they have, a lot of growing to do. But I think last year went really well. And then this year, they're actually able to get the major stars because they're out of their contracts.
Oh.
So
awesome.
Jamie Lannister's going to be there.
Cool.
Samuel Tarley's going to be there. And they're still announcing a bunch of people. So I think it's going to be really fun. The only downside is in July. And the show will be over mid-May. So,
Okay.
But hopefully people are still uber excited.
That would be cool. That was one show we never really got into, but we keep telling ourselves we're totally going to watch it, and it never happens.
Well,
You've got to.
So
I know.
the reason being is his dad said that he has the Showtime and HBO Go, and we could have his login info. And I said, Chris, we should really take him up on that because we should watch Game of Thrones.
Right.
And
I'm still waiting. My father is not technically savvy, so I'm going to have to go over to his house because they don't use the HBO Go, so we would be the ones using it. Huh?
What are you waiting for?
Hey, listen, this weekend we got a lot of magic to do.
No, why don't you HBO Go over there? after work. Did you like that?
Nice. That was a nice entrance.
Thanks.
That was really good.
That was
I
slick.
know, I'm really good
So,
at
have
stuff.
you picked up any really cool pops for yourself?
What a great segue.
Oh, look at that.
I actually got this
That's
one.
a
Oh
really
man,
good
it's in a
point.
pop sack. Let me take it out real quick. Everybody's like, no, don't take it out. I'm fine. I'm taking it out.
Hold on.
It's
take
the,
it out of the stack
Children
and
of the
take it out
Force.
box.
Metallic, which was an HBO shop exclusive, and it was like crazy hard to get. This is for me, and yes, I paid for this one,
Oh, man.
and I'm talking paid for this one.
Oh, no.
Um,
What's it go for?
A lot.
yeah, it's up there. It's probably 450, 500.
What? It's 450, 500?
Yeah, it's a lot.
That was just this past, like, New York Comic Con, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I bet there was about 500 made. They didn't give a number, but it was like you could only get it at the pop-up shop that HBO did at the con, and I think they had like a couple dozen on their website or something. And
A couple dozen. Oh, my
and
God.
and HBO sent out emails saying like, "Hey, we're never going to get this pop again."
Wow.
So, this is one I was like, if you want it, bite the bullet now because it'll never ever drop a dime.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that one's just going to keep climbing.
Yeah, and especially now the prequel, or not the prequel, the other Game of Thrones series is going to be based around a time of the Children of the Forest. It's just,
So there'll be a
So-
big contender in the new season.
yeah. So once this season ends, they're doing a whole nother Game of Thrones show based on a different time period in that fantasy world, and it's going to be kind of based around when Children of the Forest were active. So
Interesting. Okay, that's cool. So they're not active in the show now?
they are. It's Chris. I mean, we could go all night about this.
Okay, gotcha.
They
okay, gotcha.
they are in flashbacks. So you
Gotcha.
see them. Bran, who is the three-eyed raven, he can see all, and so you go with him to see different scenes in history, and you've seen them there. And then, yes, they are active. They are. There's actually some of them still alive. I would
So,
confuse
okay,
you to
it's-
death if I
well,
tried
no,
to
that's
explain
good.
it.
No, don't. We will have to watch it now.
Episode
you
1 of
understand.
season 1. Here's what. No, we're not.
You sound like the Walking Dead guy. So when you got the Toy Story Funko Pops, I'm sure you got yourself your full set, right?
Oh yeah. I've got them set out right now. I actually got my kids their full set too. They only get damaged ones, so whenever there's one damaged, I put them in the Blakely and Brigham pile.
Aw.
And I'm gonna have to rearrange my pop wall to get them up there. So I've been kind of scheming on how to do that. But yeah, I'm so pumped about
Because
those.
that
Really.
wall is all Pixar only, right?
No, almost. It is Pixar, and then there's also my Breaking Bad. I have the complete set of Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
And then I have like Arrested Development, and then some of the old school WWE, like back when I was a kid. The Hulk Hogan's, I have all them, and the Macho Mans and all them. So one of them will get bumped off the wall, and I have to go live on another shelf.
You got to find out who's getting bumped.
It's
be
probably
like
going to be Arrested Development.
Yeah, I remember the Arrested Development Pops. Is that the set with the guy that's all blue?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The greatest chase there's ever been, in my opinion.
I haven't seen the show.
That's twice you haven't seen a
I
great
know.
show.
I'm
Yeah.
really bad at that, but that is one I would like to see. My old roommate was obsessed with that show.
Just watch the first 3 seasons. Don't worry about the new stuff. It's hard to redo magic. The first 3 seasons I could watch all. It's like The Office. I could watch it any day of the week and laugh my head off. It's genius. It's genius.
That's awesome. That's the one with the never nude, right?
Yeah, never nude.
Okay.
Tobias, he's never nude. He's scared to be
Yeah.
naked, so he has jean shorts on all the
Yep.
time.
He might kill me, but while you guys are talking, I'm gonna have to find a picture.
You know a never nude?
Well, sort of.
Oh God, it's him dressed like this, with the jean shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I can
Yeah,
see
that's
people in the
hilarious.
chat. We never knew together.
That's right. So while she's looking up this weird photo that we're all going to gasp
It's gonna be
over,
very weird.
I decided that we would talk about this, which is our Emerald City releases that are coming.
Yes.
Ooh.
So I have the picture here, and I'll cover us up so everybody can see the glamorous, lovable Wes Howard. So there's a ton of stuff here,
Yep.
and what can I tell you? I literally see maybe 4 things I want total.
What are your 4 things?
So, Thor, the other
Yep.
character from Guardians of the Galaxy, Korath. I would like the Wayne's World. I mean, not Wayne's World. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a different picture. The Pillsbury Doughboy dude.
Okay.
And where's the other one? And I would like the Dragon Ball Dragon, because I think that the dragon looks cool.
He does.
Outside of that, not too fond of what else is out there.
Well, for me, my must-haves for my personal collection are obviously Void from Incredibles 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty bummed it's Walmart, but we'll work through those issues and make sure we get it. And then Arya Stark. Definitely going to try to get her for Game of Thrones.
Yep.
And then those 2 would be my personal collection, and then I might pick up the hyenas.
I do like the hyenas. I do like those.
They look really cool.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that might be it for me too. Oh, I'll get the Wizard of Oz vinyl. I'll get that too.
Oh yeah, the Wizard of Oz
those.
vinyls are cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like vinyls. I think vinyls are cool. They kind of stand out.
I love vinyls.
I don't want to collect all the vinyls, but I want to collect some.
What on this list here do you see that you like?
Harry Potter,
Is that it?
the 3-pack. I mean,
3-pack. I love that movie. That's a great 3-pack.
yeah, I think it's really cool.
You didn't even remember it from the film.
It's the
I
4th
remember-
movie.
Yeah, I remember it from the book more vividly than the film because I think it was really quick, if I'm not mistaken. But I've definitely seen the first 3 films more than 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, the only reason why I know is we just watched this movie like a week ago.
Really?
And it's at the very beginning of the movie where they're at the Quidditch World Championships, and so they're all dressed up in their favorite team's color, cheering that team on.
Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, so are you getting that? Is that the 3-pack you want? Are you
I
getting
would like
it?
to get it, yes.
You are getting it.
I like the hyenas, but I don't... I'm on the fence about those. Because this Friday is Target Con 2, and they have that 10-inch Hedwig that I originally wasn't going to buy.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, now
Oh,
I
boy.
want it.
Here we go. Changing her mind already. I told her, I said,
Yeah.
you're going to want that Hedwig. And she's like, no, I'm not going to want it. I don't want any more 10-inch pops. I'm like, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Boom. There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, 10-inch Jack for me this Friday.
Oh, yeah.
10-inch Jack. Hold on, I'll pull up the other photo, too. That way we can take a look at the Target releases
before
as
you
well.
do that, can I show the picture I found?
Of course
it?
you can. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sure. Why not? We're
So
all going to be turned off. We'll be turned off together.
we're turned on.
Whoa!
He might kill me if he ever see. He probably would never see this stream, but he was my roommate for like 2 years, I guess, and he was a good friend from like middle and high school. And he was just like really quiet, but like unexpectedly funny,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like funny, but not all the time. It's
Okay.
not like he was a guy that tried to be funny every single day of his life.
Okay.
So, I was cooking dinner, and he comes up and he starts talking to me, like just having a normal conversation, and I have no idea what we were talking about, but I had my back turned to him.
Oh my God.
If you stop clicking around, I'll be able to tell this story a lot faster.
Go ahead.
Because I'm waiting for you to take the pictures off of our faces, so I can
okay.
show
Here, I'll
this,
take the
please.
pictures off so I can look around.
She was stalling. I was like, this
Oh,
is a
God.
very lengthy story,
No.
but she was actually stalling.
Very lengthy.
You can't. No, don't click anything.
Okay,
I
all right.
I need to see the screen.
Okay.
It's like it's messing with my brain.
Okay.
So
that's
my
not hard.
back's turned to him, and we're talking for a solid like 2 to 3 minutes. And finally, I turn around, and when I look at him, I'm like dying. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in my life. This,
Oh, shoot. I can't see it.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Oh, my God.
He had the fake mustache and all. It was the funniest thing ever. He like cut off his jean shorts had a mustache on, the glasses, everything.
What's
died.
weird is that I'm almost positive you showed me that on multiple occasions.
I probably have, because it was like one of my favorite moments of all time.
You just thought that was the greatest thing ever.
It was so funny.
And you had no idea what it was from. He's just dressed like that.
Yes, he just dressed like that. I turned around, and he's wearing these really short shorts, this huge mustache, and glasses. I didn't know what was going on.
That's kind of creepy.
But I was just innocently, like, cooking my chicken.
How do you find yourself in these situations, Heather? I just don't understand.
I just have really cool friends.
Okay. So here's Target Con 2019. Now, this I don't think is even all of them. This is the best picture I can find right now. I thought I had a picture saved, but I didn't. So what we're seeing is the Flying Captain Marvel, which is the one I really want. They have the Michael Jordan. The Wayne's World 2-pack that I really want. I love that. Do you like that movie?
I love that movie.
Oh, it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Monsters Inc. Sora, are you going to want that?
Nah.
You don't collect any of the Kingdom Hearts stuff, do you, Wes?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
I collect the ones from Monsters Inc. and Toy Story. It's Pixar.
Okay, so you will get this one.
What is it?
It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, but what is he dressed at?
He's like a little monster.
Orange Monsters Inc. one.
Oh, I already have that one. That one's already out.
I think Target has another one.
Hold on.
Because
So.
there's one that has that's flocked, and there's one with the Target sticker. I've seen it.
This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, you do have it.
Yeah, he's
Oh, they
out.
must have already released it. Well, never
Yeah,
mind.
he's out.
Interesting. What's about him? It's just that he's orange. Is he
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
so
from
there's
another
a
one?
part in the game where he turns orange while you're in that world.
You don't know that, Heather. I bought Heather that video game. She played for all of 10 minutes and didn't pick it up again.
Oh, it's so much fun.
No, I played it. I have a solid.
She
24
fell asleep,
hours
that's
on
why.
that game.
She'll get back to it.
Yeah, you're right.
I actually have not fallen asleep during that game.
Hard to believe
I
that.
only fall asleep when we're having fun with friends. It's really weird.
Hard to believe that, Heather. Mufasa from The Lion King is pretty cool with the T-shirt.
I do not like that T-shirt though. They went lazy on that. I do not. The T-shirts are not doing it for me anymore. They're really getting under my skin.
What's wrong with the T-shirt?
I don't like it. I don't like that it has Mufasa's big face on it, and I think it says like Mufasa or Lion King or something on it, and I'm like, why not just put him? Like with the Sirius Black one, like I would have preferred it without the large Sirius Black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just looks cheesy.
No, you're
to
right.
me.
I agree with you. And 10-inch Jack Jack, which is what you want, Wes.
Yep.
10-inch Toothless, which I could care less about any of those movies. The How I Trained Your Dragon first one, I liked it, but the rest I haven't really gotten into. Or the TV show. And then 10-inch Hedwig, which is going to be the one that you're going to buy now.
Yeah, and I have a friend that wants Michael Jordan, so I'll pick that up.
Is there something on here that we're missing, Wes? Oh, and also the Titanic. Is there anything else that you could think of?
I mean, the big ones that day. The biggest one that day would be the Michael Jordan one, and then the Wayne's World. Those are gonna be the two hardest to find.
You think so? I'm thinking Captain Marvel is going to be tough.
Oh man, that Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan is gonna trump Captain Marvel like there's no tomorrow. I mean, Captain Marvel would be cool. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It'll definitely have its fans, but Michael Jordan's gonna bring out the sneakerheads, and sneakerheads are not good for Funko business, man.
No, not at all. No, not at all. I remember one time I went out to stand in line at Box Lunch or something, and a guy rolls up and he's like, "What are you guys waiting for there?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm waiting for whatever Funko Pop of the day." And he goes, "Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to go back down to whatever the shoe store was. I got to wait in line there." So meanwhile, there's a line full of people waiting for shoes and a line full of people waiting at Box Lunch. And I remember seeing him. He actually came around and he ended up buying something at Pop at Box Lunch. So I guess he really was one of those sneakerhead dudes. I've never seen him in person, but there it was.
They're usually running the bots. That's usually what they do.
Oh, God, I hate that. I mean, I just hate that so much. I really do.
Oh well.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to be mad at them. They do what they do. So, any upcoming things from Poppin' Off Toys that you could tell us about? Anything of importance? Anything cool?
You know, I mean, obviously we're going to try to get to the mystery cell, but right now we are in a in a wait and see with Funko. Like, are they going to start dropping anything else? Or is it going to stay quiet for the next month or two? Last year, they stayed quiet for about 2 months after Toy Fair because obviously they just announced everything in one day.
Right.
I mean, what are you going to do? So right now is the time of, hey, make sure we get the packages out, all that good stuff. So the selling will probably die down for a little bit. So hopefully we can get caught up because they're not going to stop sending stuff. But yeah, man, I wish I had inside info, but they don't. Funko reps don't even know what's going on. I mean, my rep did not know about Joe Montana. I emailed her and said, hey, I need to get this on order. It's going out. People are getting shipping. She's like, no, you can't buy that. I'm like, no, seriously, I need you to look into this. I think I can. She's like, oh, I didn't know it. Yeah, you're right. You can. Here it is.
Wow, that's weird.
You know, because of leaks. They're trying everything to stop these leaks. And so they cut out every non-essential person that doesn't need to know. And so, obviously, I'm non-essential. I used to get an email the night before and that tells me what's coming up the next day. So that way I could get my graphics together. I could get prepared. But they stopped all that because of leaks. People would just post on Reddit or whatever. Hey, look what's going to be announced tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so now I don't know what's coming out until I get the email that says coming soon, you know, or whatever it is. So, yep, no clue.
So how are they doing with shipping the pops to you, to, you know, the people that were already purchased and you had on order?
Yeah, so, I mean, Funko's actually doing pretty good. I'll give them some slack because Mother Nature, what are you going to do? I mean, they've never seen snow like that in a long time. So being down for 2 weeks, yeah, it delayed some stuff. But when they got back and went right back at it. The only thing that's really killing me right now is, you know, when the specialty series pops happen, I can only order a limited number. Well, there's a lot more people that want to order these things than my limited number. So I will order from other places as well. Well, there's another place I ordered from that has not gotten their shipment of Master Roshi in yet, and it is killing me. I mean, I'm losing sleep over this Master Roshi that I just can't get. And so I'm really hoping this company gets. I call them every day. They're so sick of talking to me.
Are you getting
that's my biggest worry right now.
Getting a lot of nasty grams over this?
You know, most people are understanding. They're frustrated, and man, I would be frustrated too. But I haven't had many. I've had a few threats, and you know, I'm going to do this or do that, and I'll just cancel their order, send their money back. But most people understand, like, hey, I'm committed to buying this from this company. I can't cancel my order. Hang in there with me. You know, so most are doing well. I'm really nervous though because I have a large order of the Genie as well.
Sure, yeah.
With this same company. And I sent out all my Genies today that I got from Funko. So now I'm waiting on these other Genies from this other company as well. So, I mean, this is the last time I'll go through them just because they're not getting their stuff in a timely manner. But it is. That's the biggest frustration and the biggest scariness of the business right now is trying to get these things out.
How many Genies did you get?
Oh, I think I ordered about 300 from this company because I sold about 500 of these Genies, and I can only get 215 from Funko. So sent all those out today. They're out the door, on their way. Of course, I'm getting emails of the ones that arrived damaged, so we'll have to you know, work our way through those. But yeah, hope this company gets them.
That's like kind of an interesting question, I guess. Or do you find how often is it that they get damaged during shipment? Because I know you're packing them up properly, but does it happen?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a human error that's going to be a part of this, and a company that probably doesn't know what's in the box, so they don't know to handle it correctly. We do everything we can to protect these things. I think I've calculated about 10% of stuff, a little less than 10% of stuff will kind of get damaged during transit.
Wow, that's a pretty good number.
You know, and so it really just depends. It'll seem like I'll go weeks without getting a single email. I'm like, my goodness, yes, and then I'll get hit with 5 in one day.
Oh no.
You know, it's almost like one distribution area just had a bad moment with some packages, and you know.
Are they blaming you, or are they just?
Some people forget that USPS causes damage, and so they'll say, "Hey, you say this is supposed to arrive mint at your door." Well, yeah, that means I'm going to do everything I can to make sure it's corrected and you get one that is to your satisfaction.
Sure.
Whether that is ordering a replacement box for you and sending it, whether it's me sending another one, whether it's giving you a portion of your money back, I'm going to make sure you're satisfied. But you know, they understand after I respond. Most people I found just want a response. I mean, I guess it's amazing what companies actually don't respond to email, because me just responding is like 90% of the battle with people. They come in with their guard up, and then you respond. They're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, that's totally great, thanks."
Well, they like knowing that they're being taken care of. That's
Absolutely.
how I feel too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so foreign to me that a company would not respond to an email.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the big box companies, you know, typically you're getting responses from a robot anyway half the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always find it interesting that people get so upset the fact that they don't have their pop in hand at a specific time. Because if we really think about it, all of us here right now watching this who collect Funko Pops, most of you I'm sure do, the pop ends up on your shelf.
Yeah.
It ends up on your shelf and it just sits there. And you look at it for a little while and you're like, oh yeah, I got that glow-in-the-dark genie. This is awesome. Well, on to the next one. You know what I mean? So I never get upset about stuff like that. The only time I ever got upset was there was some company I ordered from. It popped up that they had one of the Australian Thanos Chromes. I put my order in. I got an email back. And it went for a span of like 5 months. And I emailed them like off and on, just being like, hey guys, what's that? Never got a response. So that's where I give you kudos. The fact that you do respond, because had they responded to me, I wouldn't have canceled my transaction.
Sure. Yeah. And real quick before we move on, how do you say the bad guy's name in the Avengers?
Here we go. Ready, Heather? Going on this roller coaster tonight? I said,
No, I just want to hear it, and
Thanos.
then I'll be done.
Thanos.
Okay.
How do you say it?
Like the rest of America.
Thanos?
Thanos. I'm not a comic book guy, so maybe you're correct. But the last time I checked, they don't, comic books aren't read audibly. So, yeah.
I like to just say Thanos. I like to be different. I'm different.
You said Thanos.
You said Thanos. You just said it right.
Oh,
when
now
you said
I'm saying it right. I don't know how I say it. It's almost like every once in a while I say it right.
No, you never say it right.
I do sometimes.
No.
I do.
He just tripped you up.
Yeah, because in fact, when I was at work the other day, I couldn't remember how I said it. Because my boss was asking me, well, how is it read wrong? Why are you grabbing that from me?
If you're interested in doing what's on here, let me handle it, because this sheet of paper is a disaster. Oh. So if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it, but I'll read them.
If you guys even knew what happened behind the scenes, your head would just blow right off your shoulders. Heather picked 3 random questions. Do you want to play the random question game?
Are you asking me? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to start with...
Oh my God, you're right. Look at your questions are like back and front and middle.
Yeah, I know.
I
That's
saw
what
her
I said.
writing
Don't touch it.
over there.
Well, someone mentioned the 3 random questions, and I was like, crap. Like, I didn't even think that far. I didn't even realize that Wes was coming on with us. You had mentioned something, I think, yesterday, but, like, I got off work super late. It was almost 9 o'clock. I was, like, shoving food in my face. I didn't even think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
You should always have 3 random questions ready. Heather?
Always.
I do now. All right, so the first one is, what first world problem do you have?
First world problem that I have, I was actually explaining this to my kid today, because we're doing some research, and so we've taken YouTube away just for a little bit, just to do some research, make sure that everything's on the up and up and our kids are safe. And so he's complaining that he's bored. I said, buddy, I want you to listen. Yesterday when you came from school, we had the Lego Movie 2 video game ready to play. Today you come home from school, and I have the 4K version of Ralph Breaks the Internet sitting here ready to go. And this business has allowed us to be able to get, if I want to go out and get a movie, I go out and get a movie.
Absolutely.
So that would be my answer, is that, man, we're so stinking spoiled. Like, he come 2 days in a row, you've had some brand new entertainment that people would love to have, and you're complaining about not being able to watch the Share Fam on YouTube.
I know.
Or something.
I'm always telling my son the same thing because he will tell us he's bored, and I open the door to his bedroom, and there are toys everywhere. He has video games galore, movies galore. He's got everything at his fingertips. That half of that, when I was a kid, definitely didn't have. Right, the internet wasn't really around. Video games weren't as crazy and cool as they are nowadays. And I'm like, dude, there's so much to do around here. How could you be bored? But I'm just bored, Daddy.
Yep.
Oh, no.
That's when we pull out well, if you're that bored, maybe we should go and find some of those toys that are taking up space in your room and get rid of them since you're so bored and you don't want to play with them.
How about the vacuum? How's that sound?
Right? He gets unbored real quick.
Yeah, I play a game with my kids. I say, all right, you've got 1 minute. At the end of this minute, whatever's on the ground, I get to throw away. And boy, that cleans them up quick.
Boom, like lightning. All the automatic almost.
Yep.
So my first world problem. Do you want to go first, or should I?
It's up to you.
My first world problem of the day was the fact that I went to the gym, and there was a guy on his cell phone that would not get off one of the machines, and he was just blatantly just like having a hangout session.
Just like sit there like this on a machine.
Infuriate me.
Oh, it had me so upset. And I walked around, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just not even gonna do that today. And then I turned around, and thank God he was standing up and walking away. I was like, oh yes. So I was finally able to do it. But man, it was so frustrating.
Know what you gotta do next time? Do you?
No, I'm waiting.
You grab him by the shirt collar and say, listen, get off of this. This is my machine now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have an alternate. You could just say, hey, man, mind if I work in?
Yeah, I
like the shirt collar.
I usually do that. But this guy was so deep on his cell phone.
He wouldn't have even noticed you standing
I don't
there.
even know. And he didn't look like a very nice person. But you can't judge a book by its cover. That's a horrible thing to say. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to give him his time. He'll finally get off. And he did. He did finally get off.
Well, that's good. I feel like I don't look like a very nice person. And, like, sometimes I'm not.
Wait, you feel like you don't look like a very nice person?
Yeah, well, like, when I'm out in public...
We're learning inner secrets of Heather.
I don't, like, smile. Like, I always have a serious face on.
Let's see it.
I don't know if I can do it now.
No, just, like, be a blank stare. Just blank stare. Like...
I'm sort of
You're
smiling.
Like,
I know, I can't.
Hold on, just do one of these. Watch, I'll show you.
I can't do this and
Watch,
not
hold
smile.
on.
You just look sad.
Yeah. Do I look sad?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like you're staring into the distance.
Well, my biggest gripe about the gym for me right now is I watch Game of Thrones when I'm doing my cardio, and I have to cover up the boobs and stuff. It comes up on my phone while I'm at the gym. Because Game of Thrones is kind of known for that, And I'm like, oh my gosh, stop.
Is that guy watching porn?
Oh my god, speaking of porn.
Whoa, I don't know where this is
that's
going.
a sick
well, good night, guys.
So before I answer the question, I gotta tell this story. So today I'm sitting in my studio, my hair salon studio, and a representative from a company comes in, and she says, I retired. I knew her from way, way, way back when. I retired, but I hated being retired, so I'm involved with this hair care company, and this is what they have.
Make this story times 3. Okay, go ahead.
What's that?
Times 3, like fast forward, hurry.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Oh.
This is what they have, these are the colors, this is how it works, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands me this pamphlet, and it shows you open it up, there's all these colors and stuff. I fold it back up, put it in my drawer that keeps my appointment books. I open the drawer to reach in there while I had a client sitting in my chair. Client can see clear in that drawer. It looks like a freaking porn. It's the back of a girl's, like, body. Her back is nude, and she has, like, this long hair, like, going down it.
Okay.
But, like, her back's totally nude, so it looks like I have some, like, dirty magazines in there when it's just, like, someone trying to sell me hair products.
Maybe you just had that in your head, because I don't think that would be the first thought that came to my head if I saw something.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I'll have to send you a picture of it tomorrow.
Don't send that on my phone, Heather. I don't want that kind of trash on my phone.
Oh, it's filthy. It looked like
So what is
porn.
a first world problem? Currently, my first world problem is that your stories are way too long.
I don't think that's a
okay.
first world problem.
That is a world problem.
So
To YouTube problem.
A first world problem that I have had recently is on Saturday mornings, I eat breakfast out.
Okay.
I grab like a sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 3 minutes away from each other.
Okay.
As I'm in the drive-thru, placing my order to the drive-thru person, I'm placing a mobile order for Starbucks while my car's
So you can just
stopped.
bing bang boom knock it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
First world problem, walking into that Starbucks 4 minutes later now, my coffee's not ready.
Don't like this.
Yeah. That's my first world problem.
Wow.
I'm placing an order on my phone, and I'm mad because it's not ready, even though had I waited in line...
I can tell you how to fix all this.
What?
Get your food and coffee at the same place.
No.
Huh?
Starbucks food sucks.
Okay.
But I like
That's
their
harsh.
coffee.
Okay.
If I get a sandwich from McDonald's, their coffee sucks. If I get a sandwich from Chick-fil-A, their coffee sucks even more.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you guys like Chick-fil-A coffee, let us know in the comment section
Nobody
below.
will. It's
Oh,
hard.
man, I hope they're going to just, like, scream at you. All right,
They
what's the
won't.
next question there, Heather?
Next question. Could you survive in the wilderness for a month?
Wes?
Oh, yeah, that's me. Sorry, I'm first.
No, I would have went too, but go ahead. I'm thinking this one over.
I have like 30 sub-questions, but if we're just saying just me in the wilderness, no, there's no way.
Yeah, I would.
You in the wilderness with a knife.
No.
I would be dead within the first 10 minutes.
I would be dead within the first 5.
Really?
It's like I'd give myself like maybe 4 days.
Psych. What are you, in the 90s?
I say that
Psych.
all the time.
Oh my god. No, I would not. I definitely wouldn't survive. I stayed in I camped with my father when I was younger, and I remember not liking it so much. I remember one time I sort of I was a little younger and I liked it, but as I got older, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I would definitely not survive out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good at
I got
that.
burned by a lantern on my last camping trip. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
My dad had this hot lantern, and he put it inside the tent, and we went to lay down, and he was putting it out, and it fell over and burned my arm, and I was like screaming. I was like 11 years old. Oh my god, it was the worst because
Wait,
then it's
that's the last time you went camping?
Oh yeah, yep, it was that long ago. But it was so it like instantly was pitch black, and I'm burned on my arm and on my leg at the same because it fell like all over me.
That's your first world problem right there.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. That's what I'm saying. I would definitely die.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good. I don't know. I would not be able to kill anything. I don't even want to catch a fish on a fishing pole and have their mouth hooked.
Somehow a giant bird would carry me away or something. Like something from the Cretaceous period just shows up and kills me.
Oh no, not even that. I think an earthworm could take me out. I mean,
An earthworm?
I would be that bad at survival.
What's your third question?
Third question. Well.
Oh, so, hey, fun fact, real quick.
Yeah.
I applied to be on the show Survivor many times because I love that show so much.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to vote people out. Oh, please let me do that.
That would be so satisfying.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
How about
That has always been my dream growing up.
How about Naked and Afraid?
Oh, no. I have no survival skills. I want to vote people out.
That's what he wants to do. He doesn't care
I want
about
to scheme.
You could always go on Big Brother. You don't need to have your...
My wife will not let me. I've begged to apply for that show. But me, I mean, cameras on you 24/7, I would say, no telling what comes out at 3 a.m. You know, you can get in big trouble on Big Brother.
Yeah, we happen to love that show.
God.
I love it. It is our guilty pleasure every summer. I watch. Oh, I love it.
It's so good. Did you watch the celebrity one?
I didn't.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Okay.
Was it better than last year's?
It had Tom Green. Yeah, way better than last year. It had Tom Green in
was
it,
really good.
and that was good.
I might go watch it. I don't know who wins or anything like that, but I do love Big Brother, and I would love to go on it. I got to get permission
Oh my
from
god.
life. I almost made it on a reality show though, real quick.
What?
Y'all the show The Mole?
Yeah.
I made it to the final 15 of casting. No, the final 30. They casted 15. I was at the final 30. Flew me out to L.A. Locked me in a hotel room. I had to take a 500 question test. One of the questions was, I like to fix doorknobs, yes or no. I put no. But, I mean, like, I had to see a psychiatrist, had to get an EKG and a physical from a doctor. It was crazy. It was crazy, but I did not make it.
That was hosted by what's his name?
Yes. Okay. So that was Anderson Cooper.
Anderson
That was
Cooper.
the first season. I was way too young, obviously, for that one, and that was amazing. Then they did a second season, and then it went off air for like 10 years, and then they brought it back.
Oh.
That's the season I almost made it on. It was a complete flop. They never did it again. Nobody watched it because I wasn't on it. But hey, that's my
That's
I
right.
agree.
But I went to an open casting call and kept making it through the next round, and then final 30. They kept my passport, gave me false hope, and then didn't cast me.
Aw. Dude, that would have been awesome. That would have been a really cool story to tell people.
Man, it still hurts. Still hurts.
It hurts me.
Somebody's asking down below who's our guest tonight. DK the Legendary Collector.
I don't know.
The one and only Wes Howard from Popping Off Toys. Don't be ridiculous. People are actually saying they like Big Brother, which I think is cool.
Oh, Big Brother's amazing. How
People
could
like
you not like it?
It's a great show. It really is a really, really good show.
I still can't get over. I love Johnny, the rockstar dentist.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was hilarious.
Johnny the Rockstar Dentist.
Yeah, he almost had
Oh!
like the stereotypical, like if you're watching a cartoon and if there's like a surfer on there, he's like,
Yeah, I
but he
remember
was
him.
like sort of small and like quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really weird.
We're talking about Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only bad thing about Big Brother is the winners the past 2 seasons have disappointed me greatly.
Who won?
So
Yes,
the
the last
this-
one was horrible.
Who won
Yeah.
that?
So remember the one time before was like the
that Josh dude,
Hispanic guy?
he
He's like a big
bangs
guy.
pots.
Oh,
Yes, I
yeah.
cannot stand him. And
He-
last year was even worse.
Yeah, last year. I mean, two years in a row, the guy that should have won controlled the entire game, made all the moves.
Paul.
And Paulie, yeah,
Yeah,
Paulie.
I
Paul.
love him.
Rockstar came second 2 years in a row. I
I know.
felt so bad for the
So
kid.
Stupid.
And then last year, I mean, yeah, both of them won some challenges and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, that was my side rant about
Who
Big
was
Brother.
last year?
Who won last year? Do you remember?
It was the girl. She was the she won. She was a challenge beast. I mean, she won so many challenges. I forget her name. She's
Oh, yes.
African American.
What? Oh, she was?
Ooh, maybe
yeah.
not.
No, maybe she was. I can't remember.
She wasn't white. I'm gonna get her ethnicity
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm
And I don't
gonna-
want to
yeah,
sound stupid,
We're gonna
but
have to look it up, 'cause I don't
she
know.
played football. She plays
Yes!
football.
She was the
Oh.
Yeah, she was the football girl.
No, I want to say she's mixed with something.
she was like Hawaiian or something or
Yeah.
Something
One of her
like that.
parents
Oh
is
my
white. One of her
God.
parents is
right. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She was hardcore. That girl.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not terrible that she won, but like the person she beat, like he dominated that game.
I know, and it seems the last couple of years, it's the folks who
The
dominate.
surfer dude, you thought he was
Oh,
clueless, but he turned out to be
yeah.
He was
not.
brilliant. Yeah, he was
No,
really good.
I loved her. I absolutely loved her.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah, she was really, really cool. Oh my god, yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, I remember Heather was really, really into that girl.
Yeah, I had like a little bit of a weird crush
She had a
on
weird
her.
crush on her.
Yeah.
What's the last question?
Yeah, it was the third.
Oh, was that the third? Or
No.
no, you have one more. Okay.
I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm sorry if we give an answer and like you have this or do this.
Oh no.
I
didn't pick any of these, by the way, so you can't blame me.
Yeah.
What piece of clothing or accessory can someone wear that immediately makes you have a bad opinion of them?
Interesting.
Never knew jeans. Callback
that-
joke. All right.
That's
Let's
a
see.
great
You have a bad opinion of them right off the bat?
right off the bat. I got it immediately.
All right. Give me help. What do you got?
Dirty Timberlands, not laced up all the way, with the tongue hanging down. I hate that.
Wow, that's very specific.
Well, yeah.
Huh. This is an interesting question.
There were a lot of people in high school that did that, and I never understood why. I'm like, aren't your feet gonna fall out of your shoes?
Right.
I didn't it's like they're making a fashion statement, but it doesn't even look good.
Right.
Okay, I've got one. But this is more about me not understanding why, because I do not want this to sound in any way racist or anything. But like the sagging, like the pants, like all the way down, like mid thigh.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
the
immediately,
mid-thigh.
and I try my best not to have that thought, like, oh, that's just a whatever. But I genuinely don't understand like how it's comfortable or
I
like
don't either.
why, and so
I used to date an Asian boy that wore his pants like that.
yeah. So
It's
that
not
was
an
probably
ethnicity
fine.
thing.
Really?
I mean, he was a different ethnicity than I am, but he's
I've never seen an Asian wear their pants that way.
yeah, and a white boy. Dude, white boy that did that
I've seen
too.
a lot of white boys
The
do
white
that here in
boy-
Glen Burnie.
that did that. He wore sandals and socks too. My God, I made some bad.
You wore
decisions.
sandals and socks.
Yes.
Sandals and socks. Boom, done. Boom, there it is. You wear sandals and socks.
That was,
There's a real
oh,
issue.
Man. No, there really is. There was one night. I don't remember why he didn't.
You
drive.
do not wear open-toe footwear with a
No.
sock on.
No, it's ridiculous. If you're going out to the car, that's one thing.
I don't
And
like
you're
when
just fine,
guys.
like slipping it on.
I don't like when guys wear the sandal that goes through the one, just the big toe.
Like a flip flop.
Yeah, like a flip. I don't like.
I don't
Like
like
the
that either.
band over top is bad too, but the one that goes through the toe, not so much. I'm telling you right now, I do not wear a shoe that does not have that does have an open part to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shoes like that.
No, I've never seen you wear a shoe.
I have
like
to have a
that.
fully closed. I like my shoes fully closed up. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. I just don't like flip flops. They're really bad.
Yeah, I wear them, but I'm different than a guy.
When I was growing up, this kid that I was friends with, he had flip flops all the time, and anywhere he left those puppies, oh my God! Imagine the smell was terrible. I couldn't even. Yeah, I can't even explain. It was horrible. I wanted to throw him into a fire.
You
We had to
should
make him
have.
keep him outside.
Who is this?
There's this kid I grew up with. You wouldn't know who he is.
Oh.
Yeah. It
Why'd
was
you invite
disgusting.
him over?
We played video games. We had a good time.
But
He just had a stinky. He had
feet.
bad shoes. You can't just stop hanging out with somebody because they have stinky shoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
You and I wouldn't be together still if that were the case.
I know your feet stink really bad.
Boom.
So
Good.
you just proved his point.
Yeah. Good job. They turned that one around real good. I like
No,
that. Good
thanks.
for you.
The sandals and socks thing, that was like monumental for me though. For real. Did I ever tell you that story?
Oh no. Yeah, actually, yeah. You told me like 3 or 4 times. It was
Hey, I heard
awesome.
it too, Heather. I know
Yeah,
it too.
It was a great story, actually.
It's awesome.
Oh no.
I picked him up
Uh-huh.
from his house. Don't ask me why he didn't drive. He asked me to drive.
Okay.
It was like sort of dark out.
Okay.
We drove all the way to this mall. It was like 30 minutes away, right?
Okay.
All the way to this mall. We get out of the car. We walk into the mall. We're about to like start walking around. I look down. I see the sandals and socks. I ran back to the car. I said, sorry, gotta go. We got in my car. I dropped him off at home. And that was it.
Well, by the way, I do want to mention that Heather has dated some winners. One guy showed up with a Yoda hat on. It was a full Yoda head with the ears and everything. She had a whole thing going.
That was weird. That was really weird. Because not only did he have the Yoda hat with the ears, I was around 21 at the time, and I want to say he was like early, like 33, 34.
Oh
right?
my God!
Okay.
You don't do that when you're 33 or 34.
Not only
It's
that,
not right.
I'm like the Yoda hat. Okay. I can get past that if he didn't tell one of my good friends that we were hanging out with about these books that he was reading to try to get women to like him.
Oh my. Well,
Yeah.
that's desperation if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Wes, are you going to go out on Friday morning and stand in line for Target Con?
Of course he is.
Absolutely. I'll be there. Why not? Let's do it.
So that's your big plan. You're going to go. Oh, I think your video stopped.
I know. I look frozen in my. Can you still hear me though?
Yeah, we
I
can hear
can
you.
hear
Yeah, it looks like when somebody's like on Fox News and they're like, they're talking to somebody. It's just like a still picture of them, where it's like their like picture with like their suit on, a big smile. Hey, something like that. That's what it
That's
reminds
my
me.
face when I listen to Heather's story. It's like I'm really.
Yeah, that's right.
He looks
Exactly.
confused and appalled and unamused all at the same time.
Perfect freeze frame. So, what time will you be out there in the morning?
I'll probably go about 30 minutes before opening. Those things are also a good chance for me to meet people, tell them about my business if I need to, and just help build our Nashville pop hunter community as well.
That's awesome.
That's really awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll be out there too. And we will be reporting back and letting everybody know how we're making out. We'll go live a couple times while we're waiting. We did that last year, I think.
Well, this year it's a little bit different because it's going to be freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's supposed to snow here on Friday.
Stop it.
Yes, in the morning. So we're going to be waiting in line. Snow's going to be coming down. It's going to be miserable. I know.
Sounds heavenly to us. Give me snow. Come on.
You like it to snow, huh?
Well, it never snows, so yes, I'd like it to snow.
Oh, so you guys don't get snow at all?
Maybe once a year.
Interesting. We get snow too much. I hate snow.
I love it.
Yeah, I hate it. Okay, Wes, we're gonna disconnect from you. Thank you for being on with us, and thank you for hanging out. We'll have you on again very soon. Heather will next time. I'll pick the questions, and I'll make sure that Heather doesn't tell very long stories. Okay, I'll pick good questions.
No, that's the charm of this whole thing, Heather. You're the glue. You're the secret sauce. All right.
The secret sauce. Don't put thoughts in her head, Wes. What's the matter with you?
Y'all have a good night. See you later.
Good night.
Later.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we're back. Look at us. Wes Howard, our good pal. Thankfully, he was on. It was great. I did see a couple questions. Who runs the Instagram account? Of our Instagram account? Probably Heather.
Yeah.
Heather's
No,
more or
it's
less.
both of us.
Heather more or less is on there. More than I am.
I would say 50-50.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nah.
I hold more conversations with people, but Chris is on there pretty often too.
Just a quick comment here. Spidey Funkoverse says, my mom is having open heart surgery tomorrow, so I'll be with her at 6 a.m. Could use some prayers.
Aww.
Prayers to you, Spidey Funkoverse. I do want to let you know that as a kid, I had open heart surgery. I had a hole in my heart size of a quarter. They had to go in there and patch me up. And look at me! Look how great I turned out. I'm on YouTube! So everything's going to work out for your mom. I'm not trying to make it funny, too funny. But everything's going to work out with your mom.
That's Chris's way of handling sad things.
Yes, that's right.
And it actually does work. It does help to cheer you
It does.
up.
You laugh a little bit.
I hope you at least smiled over that. I'm going to be thinking about your mom all day.
We'll be thinking about your mom and
She'll do great.
and praying for her and hoping everything goes well. Cletus is here. Cletus, hello, welcome. It's always great to have Cletus here. We have to talk about that whole podcasting thing because that's something I would love to do. It was so fun talking to you. What was it? Now a week ago, was it? Was it last Wednesday?
I cannot tell you how many people have personally contacted me saying that they really enjoyed the stream with Cletus.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying, wow, we never really got to know Cletus before. They watched some, videos and stuff like that, but they felt like they got to know him a little bit better by sitting down and having a chat and talk with us. So I think that's great, and that's the whole point of doing all these interviews. So folks out there who might just do, they have their YouTube channels and stuff like that, people can find out who they are, and then they can be connected with them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then when they go watch their videos, they'll say, oh, I remember this guy, and I remember what he likes collecting Star Wars or whatever it is. So I think that's cool. So awesome. Look at all the prayers out there. Fantastic. You guys are beautiful, beautiful people. Beautiful people. About a week ago. Yeah, I know. It's already been a week. I can't believe it. It was so much fun. We enjoyed that. So, Heather got off late.
I did.
She's tired. Very, very tired. I couldn't. In fact, you got here a lot later than I thought you would. But we still went live. We were still here. We were still hanging out. We received all of the t-shirts, by the way. They finally came into the mail. And also, another cool thing, we received our new stickers.
Wow.
So there they are. Our little heads are in there. I don't think you can see it here. But we got the new stickers. Look at this. Here, I'll hold one. You hold one. So these are some new Gastlecast related stickers. Dun, 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 dun. Is there a good... There you go. I don't know what that is. So here they are. We will be setting up our wares on our shop very soon. Hopefully by the weekend, you will be able to go on, order your t-shirt, and even order a sticker. We're going to make everything as cheap as we possibly can. That way you can order something, and it'll be fun. You guys can spread the Gastlecast love. And what you're doing by buying some of these things from us, because if we could, we would just give it away. That's what we would do. We would love to give things away, but we can't because this stuff is expensive. It does hit the wallet pretty good. So what we're actually going to do is every dollar and everything that we make off of the t-shirts and everything else will go right back into the Gastlecast so we can give you premium content, or what we call premium content. Good things. I do want to give a shout out though, by the way. There is, if you guys are Netflix watchers and you like cool documentaries, look up Evil Genius. I watched it. Heather's still catching up. It's 4 episodes that are about an hour long. Evil Genius on Netflix. Go and watch it. It is amazing. I loved it, and it is incredible. So cool.
Hey,
So-
I really like how you loved it and how it's past tense because you went and watched the last episode and a half without me. And I'm really upset about it.
I'm still in trouble.
That
No.
was like an us thing, and like he made it a him thing. So that's fine, but tonight, while we're sitting in bed, I'm going to be watching the rest of Evil Genius, and you can, I don't know, do what you
I'm
do.
going to wear virtual reality goggles, and I'm just going to do something else.
That's good.
I cannot find my 3DS charger, which is really aggravating me. My Nintendo 3DS charger. I finally somehow in the depths of the Gastlecast basement, I found a copy of the newest Metroid game for 3DS. Loved it. Thought it was great. Played through and didn't beat it, but I was playing through it just over the last couple weeks. And now I lost the charger.
You didn't
So
lose
now,
it.
well, my
I know
son
where
lost our
it's
charger. Can't find it anywhere. I can't charge my DS. I'm losing it. So Heather could be watching her show tonight, and I could be throwing around the DS.
No,
and
but
that's not gonna
instead,
happen.
he's going to rewatch the show he already watched because he couldn't wait for me.
Yeah! Isn't that awesome? It's going to be so much fun. Well, guys, it's been a night. It's been fun. And thank God Wes Howard was here and he came on to hang out with us and talk about Poppin' Off Toys. If you guys don't know about Poppin' Off Toys, you should. It's Poppin' Off Toys. I think poppinofftoys.com.
I think so.
Or you can search for him on Facebook, Poppin' Off Toys. Or you can search for him on Instagram, Poppin' Off Toys. Wes Howard is a great, great guy. And he sells great pops. What can I tell you? I don't know. Right?
Yeah, so I found something out that was really going to bother me. So my girlfriend from Big Brother, the one that won, her name's Casey.
Okay. Casey.
Yeah.
Good.
I was just letting you know.
Good.
Because I really liked her, but, like, I couldn't think of her name.
There is one thing I do want to...
She was the best.
One thing I do want to record tonight. Not record. We're not going to record anything tonight. But what I want to do is I wanted to figure something out.
Well, I think this is something that
I know.
we're gonna be
But just
talking
hold
behind
on.
the
Hold
scenes
on.
about.
Because there was something I want to do. Xavier, our good pal Xavier, he's right here. He wants to come on live with us very soon. And I promised him we'd try to figure something out. Now, of course, March is already full, but April, we can pick maybe a Sunday in April, and we'll try to fill that slot. Because we're full. We are full. Is that what you want to do?
If he
Heather?
wants, we'll contact him. We will contact him.
No, let's go ahead and ask him. We can ask him right now. Xavier, do you want to do 13 March? It's a Wednesday. If you want to come on with us on the 13th of March, let us know. You can message us on our Instagram and let us know from there. Thank you. Did not watch Umbrella Academy, just a heads up.
No, haven't seen that. I've heard it's really good.
Cletus said you can't watch a show without the other. Cletus, I'm a really, really bad boyfriend / fiance / future husband.
It's okay. You've downgraded the
I'm the worst.
boyfriend.
Oh, that's
So-
not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. We love you all. You know that. I do want to mention that we did not give away our catalog because it wasn't shared 30 times. So if you haven't shared the picture we posted on Instagram, share it, follow all the rules, and you can follow all the rules, and you could win this puppy right here. It's awesome. There's a
It's
lot of
really
data in there.
cool.
It's cool.
There's like
Xavier,
a bunch of.
it would start around
soon.
9 o'clock. Yeah, so you can win this, but we need to have our thing shared 30 times on Instagram. Screenshot it, repost it, follow all the rules.
Yeah, I think you comment on one of the videos.
Yeah, just
I
comment
think-
on one of the videos, tag some friends and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
Do it, and then we'll finally give this thing away on the next live when we finally reach 30 shares. Come on, guys, help us out. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, love you all. Thank you for being here. We're going to go to our outro video now. And that's where you're going to leave all your We Hunt Togethers or We Whatever Togethers, okay? Okay. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. We hunt together.